Hey you guys, welcome back to Crazy Quilting Crafts with SCK. I hope everyone is doing well. Alright you guys, I am moving right along trying to get some UFOs done. And what you are looking at is my first Barnyard sampler quilt that I started I think it was last year, where I challenged myself to create all these wonderful, beautiful blocks that are in the book. And I used the Bonnie and Camille collection of fabrics. I forgot the exact name, but it might be Shine On or another name of that fat quarter bundle. But if you look up Bonnie and Camille, you'll find some beautiful fabrics that you may come up with. You may find this bundle right here. So I said to myself that I needed to get this quilt top done, and it sat here on my little card where all my blocks is at, and I said I am going to get this done. I'm going to put it together. I am going to improvise. It's so much improv in this quilt top. To me, it came out amazing. I love my improvs in them. I was short in some of the block areas, but I was able to improvise and bring in other fabrics. I will show you guys, and I will zoom in so you guys can see how I improved on certain blocks. And I did some sashing, as you can see, to fill in some of my connections that were not adding up and that was not meeting together the way they were supposed to. So I did some sashing. I filled those areas in with some sashing. And also, when I did start this, after I got to my second row to do, where I started creating those little sashing parts, I wish I had did the same thing on my top row, which is the first row. If I can go back and change anything, I will put this red beautiful sashing that I used on another one of my quilt tops. I will sash this area. So that's the only thing that I did not like about this design of a quilt top. I think it needs some sashing so that you can break up the blocks so you can actually really see each one of the blocks. So if I do it all over again, that's what I would do. I would definitely be sashing a little bit more than what the book offers. So let me come back over here real quick, you guys, so I can just chime in on the book and what the book looks like. And remember, I use totally different bundles of fat quarters compared to what the book suggested to use if you wanted to look exactly like the book. And as you can see, mine is totally different, but you can see all the similarity of a lot of the blocks. So yeah, if y'all go back and watch some of my videos from the beginning, when I first started this project, y'all know this block right here got on my last nerve. Y'all know I took this block apart several times before I could get it right. And I did a lot of improvising trying to fix this block, and I didn't even care that it didn't come out perfect, but you can see the concept of the block is there. But look, when you make those errors, don't care, you guys. Just try your best to just fix them. By the time you finish, you're going to be like, oh, I did that. I did that improv. So, again, I was short on some of the little itty bitty box like these that were 4x4 that I told you I got on my nerves when I was making these little tiny blocks. These was the blocks that really got on my nerve. Like some of them are over here, and I was short. And then I remember I might have mixed my blocks up with some of the scrap blocks that I had, and I did those two runners a couple of videos back, and I think I messed around and snatched some of my smaller blocks and didn't even realize it. So these blocks over here was supposed to be like in here and here and here, and I just improvised with some 4x4. And I just went into my fabric stash, and I found fabrics that will go really good with this combination of fabrics. And then I added let's see, Lori Halt down here. I added me some Lori Halt down here to sash all of these blocks that are down here which was so much fun to do. And nobody would ever know that this Lori Hawk collection was not with Bonnie and Camille, because their colors really are very similar in the hues and the shades. So as you can see, I sashed right here. I forgot how many blocks should have been in this area, but as you can see, I went straight down the line and didn't even care. And see how well that blended in. And the sashing fabric I had got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm trying to remember exactly where I used this at. I'm not sure if I used it on one of my runners. I totally forgot. I would just have to go into one of my videos to remember exactly when I used this sashing, because I totally forgot just that quick. So my plan is to add more borders to bring it out some more. Right now it is a nice size, but I want to make it even bigger. So I'm thinking about bringing in some yellow fabric to make the whole quilt top just a little bit bigger. Maybe some more red, and then maybe more yellow and then red, and then possibly some of that navy blue. We'll see how that works. But definitely wanted to bring you guys a video so you guys can see my completion in this. And I am going to work really hard to complete a lot of my quilt tops. I am disciplining myself, saying I'm not going to start any more projects until I put a dent in a lot of my projects that I have unfinished. And I definitely have a lot of them. So this is what my firstborn yard sampler quilt top is looking like, and this is going to be for me. I love the way it came out. You guys, leave me some suggestions in your comments, and give me another color. Suggest another color. Yellow, blue, maybe even green, because there is a lot of green in here, and maybe I could use a little bit more of this, some type of green. So yeah, y'all guys leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this show and tell. This is SCK, the Crazy Quilting Crafter. I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.